Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Parthia. No. Play with Parthia. Let's go play Roman... Not the Romans. Who are we? We're the Sarmatians. Blurpity bloppity. It's late. I'm playing at night, which I don't normally do, I'm tired. Normally, I have a different schedule, but I have a very busy week, and so... It's like 10 o'clock at night right now. Which, for some of you, may not be very late. In fact, for me, it's not. It didn't always used to be very late. I used to stay up to like 5 a.m. every night. But now, you know, being that I have a wife and 3 kids now and all that, I tend to go to bed by about 11. I'm turning into an old man. I'll be 30 in like 3 months. Is that right? What month is it right now? It's September? Call it 5 months. February. The big 3-0. I don't know how I feel about that. We now have a claim on Gillen. Does that mean we didn't get caught? I don't know that we did. Do we really want to risk revolt, aggressive expansion for a 3 base tax thing? I guess so. Damn, we are really losing prestige left and right. I guess so. I mean, it's 15 admin points. We risk taking on 7.5 aggressive expansion to save 15 admin points. We've been informed that our agent has been discovered. Well, you know, as long as you're not already being gunned down by coalitions, that 7.5 aggressive expansion, it's only going to apply to these guys over here. So I guess it's not that big of a deal. Alright, let's do this. You have no diplomats to send. Wrong guy. Well, in 3 weeks, all hell's gonna break loose. Tribal superiority. Let's do this. So we're gonna park a 10 stack, an 8 stack, a backup defensive stack here between the two, and then we're gonna send probably just a 2 stack over there, since that one's gonna be isolated by the Romans. We'll send half of this one in, and then 6 stack here. He can reinforce these 2, and the other one can reinforce these 2. And yeah, we're just gonna go sit on all this stuff. They've enacted defensive policy, the rival of our rival, Western Satrap's opinion. We can gain some stuff. Claim our rival's province, Bihar. Military power would be nice, but we're actually kind of ahead on military power. Could do revolt, that thing, but... I think we're probably better off taking a policy at this point. We can take defensive policy. No one's ever really in our land, though. We need that if we fight the Romans. Alright, we'll go ahead and kick up military policy, that one again. And let's hire a few guys. Oh my god. Xanticus Sarmatian. He's even got our country name in his... I mean, look at the... Oh, he's so glorious. You're a glorious, glorious man. I'm glad I took that policy. You're kind of sucky. But you have a name that we're familiar with, so... I guess that's good. We'll have these 3 guys lead the front line. My goodness. What a man. What was that one song from, like, the 90s? What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man, or something like that. What a mighty fine man, I think it might have been. Hey, I take it back. Apparently there are troops in our territory. Maybe we should just take that thing and make them suffer stupid attrition. Or are you wandering around to try to reach this army? I bet he's trying to go for this 2 stack. That's funny. Yeah, there's 10, 20 regiments around this way. Alright, well I guess you can go to Armenia. It's very kind of the AI to not loot my land as it walks through. Speaking of loot, I haven't looted in a long time, and we've got Khuzestan, 10 base tax. There's an 8 base tax. That's 16, 20. Oh, there's a 9 base tax. Maybe we get quite a bit of money for going in there. Is it worth the risk, I wonder? You're heading to Loristan. So we send an army that way. Oh, you know what? We got a base tax 8 right there. Let's do that. Base tax 8. I mean, you move the army in, you loot 16 ducats. A horseman costs 20. I'm failing to see the reason not to do it. And you know what? For good measure, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's add that other military policy as well. If they're going to walk through our territory, let's get the extra fort defense. Let's slow down their siege speed. You know, increasing that siege tick time is really quite significant. You know, a 300-day siege now takes 360 days. So it's a lot. It's a flat increase, roughly 20%. Actually, no, it's not roughly, it's exactly. Assuming that the siege dies are all rolled the same, regardless of siege speed, if you have 20% more defensiveness, that means that sieges will take 20% longer. So, just based on the fact that the siege timer is slower. So, yeah. Sounds good. How much attrition do you guys? You guys probably have war exhaustion. He's suffering 6% attrition in his own land. I want to take like a... They should make it some sort of policy where you can have offensive attrition. Like, make them suffer more attrition. Alright, he's going to Urmia now. Alright, so you are going to move in. You're going to attack Zorcines. We've got our best guy is a couple provinces over. Well, we only really need 15 regiments to fight in the mountains, which is probably what we're going to roll. Their leader is a 3-3, and the likelihood of mountain, maybe. Depending on their maneuver, 2 maneuver versus our 1 maneuver, we'll probably end up getting desert mountain, but maybe just desert. Hard to say. I think what I'm going to actually do, though, is pretend like we're reinforcing already, and see if we can trick them into not moving. No. Alright, well. In that case, we will loot more. We will... Let's just grab the leader and leave this army intact, because I don't think we need that many more troops. But I do want that 6-shot guy to be involved. And we'll wrap 5 regiments around behind. And see, this is exactly why I don't really want to have too many armies. Like, we really only need, in this case, we have a combat width of 7. So 7 would fight just fine. And we did get Desert Mountain, which is awesome. We just lost one of our generals, but not one that matters. And here comes the general with the 6 shock. And apparently they have retreated. They clicked off. Okay, we'll send that general back then. So we'll just advance a little bit further in. Got a 6 base tax province there that we could loot, or we could work our way down here to Khuzestan. So I think we'll go that way. And we just looted another. Let's get Khuzestan. Oh, nice. Meanwhile, they are sieging something, but I think we can just send an army over without a leader. Break that. And next up, I think we will loot Iraq. Let's go loot Iraq, see if they have any oil for us. We can hire another general, and we do have 950 points, so I think we'll roll the dice again. Oh gosh, you suck. You're pretty crap too. I guess we're gonna keep the 2-3. Another guy named Zorcines. It's like every other general is named Zorcines. They do sure have a lot of land going down this direction. It's all really low base tax though. But that army would be pretty safe to loot that way, so... You'll be there by the 22nd. We can intercept you on the 12th. I don't really want that. And we're going to get our legitimacy and prestige back, so... I would like a general to lead that fight, though. Can you guys hold out long enough? Looks like the answer would be maybe. The answer is yes. Oh shoot. Glorious Army is under attack. You see, the only real problem... Which way are you going? Al-Lemuyi. Okay. The only problem with sending these armies out like this is that if you lose the battle, then when you're dealing with this one battles thing, looting is quite risky. Alright, we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. We're going to take the general alone. And we're going to detach, reinforce. We really only need a couple more guys, but a general would be really nice right about now. That is not at all where I told you to go. But okay. Now we are running really low, despite having our guy. There's that shock phase, though. I think he's still going to pull it out. Very nice. 0.01 to 0.02. You win. Nice. That's that 6 shot guy. He's so good. I'm so happy about him. He really makes me very, very happy. Alright, I think we'll again continue to creep forward in a defensive layout. We'll definitely lose the military power, I think, in this case, or is the prestige useless? Are we going to cap out prestige again? I think we will. I think the military power can still be useful for, like, harsh treatment. Palacus. Wow, we just won a lot at once. So, okay, our heir is a 452. Our guy's a 534. He's pretty good. What do we want out of this? Right now we have a ticking war score, 4.8. Alright, medium enthusiasm. I think it's probably best to wait till we get him down to low. Just so we can get the most land for our war score. And then we'll just break it early. I mean, we don't need to push too hard here. Although that important center of trade would be nice for the naval force limits. Maybe we should push for that too. Getting kind of spread thin. And there's no leader on this side. And that doesn't look good. We don't need this siege. Alright, here comes another big fight. Fortunately, we do have a defender coming in. We've got Zorsines, and we've got Xanticus. All ready to reinforce. Very narrow combat. They took another 3 crossing penalty. And I do think we're going to send in the good guy, the really good general. It wasn't even necessary. Okay, they're about equal-sized armies. We've got our low enthusiasm. Again, I really want that. And then again, it's 8 base tax. Maybe we should wait for a claim. 5 admin power saved per base tax. That's 40 admin power that we could save, and admin power is our weakest monarch point right now. So, okay. In that case, even though we can take anything, we're just going to take as much as we can get. How about we leave Erezum? So we could take these two. Seems good. I mean, how much more would it really take to get an extra? Demands exceed war score. Revolts in Parthia. Another battle or two might make it happen, but these war... Yeah, no. Nah. I think I'll settle on taking their money and taking their stuff, and let's just do it. It's only 2 provinces, but... You know. We got Azerbaijan. It's awesome. Gillen with its force limit is pretty good. You guys can all combine up, but then split, and then go back. And we left them with a rebellion, Armenian nationalists. So, that'll be fun for them. Haha. Deal with that, sucker. In the meantime... I suppose you armies aren't doing too much over here. And we actually gained manpower in that war. So it went out... It went pretty well. Pretty happy about it, overall. And Parthia... They still have most of their men. They just, gave up a few pieces of land. Harsh treatment? Yeah, I think so. Makes sense to me. Integrate Azerbaijan. Yeah, okay. We were going to do that anyway, but okay. Okay, cool. Well, I am going to take a break here. That gave us the power projection that we needed, so it'll only last a couple of years, but we have some more monarch points. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See you soon.